Approach is clear. Come on. Is that a nose wheel?
Yeah. Everything's just a bit like cold and frosty, you know what I mean? The wheel clear.
Yeah.
We are set. We are live! Temps and pressures in the green, about-ish. Airspeed is alive.
Flying up runway 10. Flying up 10, Golf Delta Golf.
And we are up.
Quite a bit of a headwind today.
Yeah, up fair quick that.
Still flight plan out runway 10, clear takeoff 090 degrees 15. Clear takeoff 10, right 10 out, Golf Delta Golf.
Toval, here we come.
That's about Alpha Charlie, it's basic service.
Basic service, no Alpha Charlie. Well, there it is, Toval.
Water Radar, good morning, November 949, Alpha Charlie, request traffic service.
November 949 Alpha Charlie, 1 radar, good morning, squawk 3642, passenger.
3642, November 9 for Charlie to Cirrus SR22, Blackpool en route to Leeds Bradford, via Toval, climbing altitude 3000 feet, 1017, requesting a traffic service.
November 9 Alpha Charlie, thanks, you identified 3000 feet traffic service, but reduced for radar suppression.
Traffic service reduced November 9 for Charlie. Mum's at 80.
So now you need to work out if you can get Kinnies 2 now.
Hello?
Not working yet.
A bit far away.
Right, now we need to go direct to Toval. Let's do that. We can actually go direct to bloody Leeds, can't we?
Yeah, from here, yeah.
Gases at 1,200 feet. QNH is 1017, and they say your current heading is excellent for their approach to runway 14.
That's all copy, we'll maintain this heading, which is 090 and 1017, November 9 for Charlie, thanks a lot for that.
1-4. We're probably going to expect vectors. Minimums, we can look at what they are. The minimums according to this are 874, so stick that in, 874. Load it. And that's all set now, so that's ready for us. And if we wanted to, we could look at the charts on there as well, but we have them on our iPad.
So they'll probably hand us over when we get slightly nearer Pole Hill, I think. Leeds Radar, good morning, November 949 Alpha Charlie, request traffic service outside.
November 949 Alpha Charlie, Leeds Radar, good morning, identified on handover, traffic service, take your own terrain clearance, the arrival code is Tango with the QNH 1016. You'll be number 2 in the sequence for an ILS approach to runway 14.
Own train clearance, Tango 1016, November 9 for Charlie.
Oh, number 2?
Yeah.
November 949 Alpha Charlie, Leeds Radar, good morning, Pioneer 20 Golf Golf, Leeds Batley heading 345, will be downwind left hand for the ILS.
Batley heading 345, runner 20 Golf Golf.
Got a bit of a headwind, haven't we? 20 knots directly.
Yeah.
949 Alpha Charlie, set Leeds QNH 1016, report your altitude.
11016, and that's 3000 feet, November 9 for Charlie. Altitude 3,500 feet and 092 November Alpha Charlie.
Does he want us on a heading now?
No, just maintain this heading. So we want runway 14.
You don't really have much choice in this, do you? It's like that's the only heading you've got.
Yeah.
Suppose you have like track and stuff, don't you? But
this layer is just probably from all the hills.
Golf, descend to altitude 3,500 feet, please turn left heading 325.
Descend 3,500 feet, left heading 325, and 20 Golf Golf.
I think we're behind that Ryanair, aren't we, that's coming in, but I can't see him on the TCAS or anything.
is there?
Oh yeah, so, alright. So he's like basically downwind high, isn't he?
Yeah, so we can probably put on traffic map.
949 Alpha Charlie, radar control service.
Radar control, November 9 for Charlie.
Put a P on there in a bit, won't it?
Yeah, so he's basically downwinds now, and he's left-hand downwind, and he's going to come round, and then in.
Yeah. We could do right base, couldn't we? If they let us do that.
Yeah, I doubt they'll. Still, I reckon if we do.
Depends how fast he's going though, it depends how fast he's going. In theory they could vector us now.
Yeah.
Left. To pick up, to, if they vectored us up here now.
Bloody wake turbulence will have to be behind as well, won't
Yeah, 5 miles, isn't it?
But then I doubt, because they keep them open, don't they? They pay for the airfield. That
they're not going to prioritise us over
if we go ahead of him and he has to do a go around, and we're
yeah, no, I doubt it.
Left 310 degrees for sequencing them, and Alpha Charlie.
310 degrees.
Yeah, because we're now going to come.
It was taking us massively left.
Yeah.
Almost back on ourselves. No.
20 Golf Golf.
This is why you got to experiment with, isn't it?
Space leg heading 13 miles.
Left heading 255, Ryanair 20 Golf Golf.
Yeah, it's quite a big turn this.
Yeah.
It's almost a 180.
That's what I mean, when he said 310, I'm like, really?
I'm going to get pushed back as well with the current wind. Well, the Ryanair's disappeared off there now.
Yeah, it's taking us like on a parallel track in here, really. Let's say we're on the downwind now.
Those clouds down there are quite low though, aren't they?
Yeah, it always is at Leeds though, isn't it? It's because I don't think it's the clouds that are really low, it's Leeds that's very high up.
185, intercept the localizer from the left for the descent on the glide path.
That's good, he's got a vector.
185, both localizer from the left, and descent 45, that's right now. 20 Golf Golf.
That's good, at least he's got a vector in now. Turn right heading 040 degrees, number 9 for Charlie.
And 20 Golf Golf, just becoming established at 8 miles, 30 knot tailwind on that base, by the way.
Thank you.
30 knot tailwind on base. Should we get tower on box 2?
It's already on. It's ready to go. 1203.
Ah, there we go.
See you.
1203, have a good afternoon.
Thank you.
Don't know if there's a frequency for multi-flight on the ground, but sure will tell us if there is.
Yeah, multiply east we want, don't we?
Yeah.
So we should expect a further vector now. Man, you're into this blinking wind again now, aren't we? 26 knots. The wind's gone up 5 knots in the past couple of minutes.
But it's supposed to be really windy today though. I looked at the weather like about 4 or 5 days ago and it was looking like it was gusting over 40 knots, weren't it? And I was thinking,
Oh, there's the Ryanair.
I think you're visual with him then.
No.
You can see the passengers waving at us, it's
Warning!
like, oh dear.
November 9 Alpha Charlie, turn right ahead 105, please. Close the localizer from the right when established descent glide path.
Right 105 to close to the right when established, stand on the glide, November 9 for Charlie.
105.
Into the wind.
So we can do procedure, activate vectors to final. As you can see, it's all set up now. And we can even tell it to pick this up as soon as
you go into approach mode.
Just do approach. And in theory, and it's set up here, so we can see localizers on standby ready to kick in, and the glide slope's on standby ready to kick in. So it will both switch onto that. So the other thing we need to think about doing there is starting to slow it down.
Yeah.
Because we've got no flaps in or anything, but it was just to keep speed up, wasn't it?
Yeah, we're running half an hour behind schedule.
Yeah, and sometimes they don't appreciate you coming in at like snail's pace. There you go, so it's picking up the localizer.
79 for Charlie, flight corridor established.
9 Alpha Charlie, contact Leeds Tower 120.3.
1203, November 9 for Charlie, bye. 90 miles we at, it's 10 miles.
Yeah.
Leeds Tower, hello, November 9.9 Alpha Charlie on the ILS 10 DME.
November 949 Alpha Charlie, hello, continue approach to 0508 knots.
Continue approach November 9 for Charlie. That's interesting, the wind up here is quite strong, but we're only 8 knots on the ground.
Those thick flaps then.
How come the air brakes?
Yeah, I know, they are like that, aren't they, these?
Well, the pitch attitude changes massively.
So, brakes off, undercarriage down,
I'm strapped
fixture
in.
rich, pumps and pressures, hatches and harnesses.
Right, now,
Yeah,
20 Golf, 180 back, track vacate Delta.
So we're coming off quite soon at the airfield. Multiply East is about halfway down the runway.
Yeah, look, I've been once, but not for a long time.
So it's 7.5 miles.
And we're descending on the glide slope.
What's the approach speed on this? Usually about 110, isn't it?
Yeah, we're a little bit fast.
It is good though on the G1.
Altitude.
G1000 where the runway appears.
Right, 20 Golf, Golf, taxi by Delta 3, Alpha, stand 11.
I do think the ILS was the best option.
Right.
Yeah. I think I normally target for about 100 on the approach generally. Because 110's like you.
Top of the flap speed, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's quite smooth today though now.
It's not bumpy, is it?
No.
I'm sure it might get bumpy in a minute, but it's not bumpy.
November 949 Alpha Charlie, runway 14, cliff land, wind 0408 knots.
Cliff land 14, November 9 for Charlie. Yeah, wind is dropping. Gone down 10 knots. So 1,000 above minimum, which is 870.
Yeah.
Hopefully they got the lights on. What are we at now? 1.8 miles.
Yeah.
Passing 1,300. There we are.
And we are visual.
High runway.
So I'll get flaps in, turned autopilot off. And we've been cleared to land.
Yep. You want to come out at that taxiway halfway down on the right.
500.
Too red, too wide. 100 to go.
Minimums.
Continue. Ha ha ha. quite a lot of Ryanairs and Jet 2s in.
It's a busy airport this one though, isn't it? Could go down.
Okay, very smooth.
That's the problem though when you're practicing your really smooth ones, you're not banging it down round
No.
numbers, do you?
Number 949 Alpha Charlie, 182 back track vacate Lima to multiply.
180 backtrack vacating Lima to multiply number 9 for Charlie.
Spacky 11 via Delta 1 into runway 14.
2 into 1 fast, back you 11.
Leeds International Airport. Here's taxiway Lima. There's a Ryanair over there. What else we got? A couple of Jet 2s. I've flown out of here when I went to Amsterdam.
Have you? I don't think I've ever flown out of here.
It's nice.